Starting October 2025, the USCIS is rolling out major changes to the green card renewal process, changes that could impact millions of permanent residents across the country. If you're holding a green card or planning to renew soon, this is critical information you can't afford to miss. We're talking about new security measures, stricter documentation requirements, faster but more complex digital application systems, and important travel restrictions that could affect your ability to leave and re-enter the US. Imagine going through your renewal only to face unexpected delays, additional appointments, or even questions about your residency status. That's why in this video, I'll walk you through every update you need to know, step by step, so you can prepare early, avoid common pitfalls, and make sure your renewal goes smoothly without risking your permanent resident rights. Whether this is your first time renewing or you've done it before, these new rules change the game, so stay tuned, because your green card renewal in 2025 will never be the same. Let's start by understanding the basics of green card renewals. The U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, USCIS, issues green cards, officially known as permanent resident cards, to non-U.S. citizens who are authorized to live and work permanently in the United States. These cards are typically valid for 10 years and need to be renewed before they expire to maintain legal permanent resident status and avoid problems when traveling, working, or applying for other benefits. Up until now, the green card renewal process has involved submitting Form I-90, application to replace permanent resident card, to USCIS, usually around 6 months before your card expires. You then wait for processing, biometric appointments, and ultimately receive a new card. While the process can take several months, it's been fairly straightforward as long as you prepared your application correctly and responded to USCIS requests promptly. Now, let's get to the heart of what's changing starting October 2025. First, USCIS is introducing new eligibility criteria and documentation requirements that aim to improve the security and accuracy of the green card renewal process. This means applicants will need to provide more up-to-date proof of residency, possibly including digital evidence such as tax filings, employment records, or utility bills. USCIS wants to ensure that green card holders are still actively residing in the United States and complying with the terms of their permanent resident status. Second, biometric and background checks will become more rigorous. USCIS plans to implement enhanced biometric data collection technology, for example, improved fingerprint scanners and facial recognition software to better verify applicants' identities and screen for any security risks. This will make the process more secure but might also require applicants to attend additional or longer appointments. Third, the timeline for renewal processing will shift. USCIS has announced plans to reduce overall processing times by using automation and better data management systems. On paper, this sounds great. Faster renewals mean less waiting. However, in practice, applicants may experience initial delays during the transition period as USCIS staff adjust to the new systems and procedures. So, don't be surprised if your renewal takes longer than usual if you apply close to or shortly after October 2025. Fourth, there is a new digital renewal option being rolled out as part of this update. USCIS is expanding its online services, allowing eligible green card holders to submit Form I-90 electronically, upload supporting documents, and track their application status in real time through a new online portal. This digital transformation is designed to make the renewal process more convenient and transparent. But it also means that applicants who prefer paper applications will need to adapt to the new digital-first approach or risk processing delays. Another crucial change involves travel restrictions during the renewal period. Historically, green card holders with expired or soon-to-expire cards could face difficulties re-entering the US after travel abroad. USCIS plans to clarify and tighten travel rules, including new guidance on when you can travel after submitting your renewal application and how to obtain travel documents if your card expires while you're outside the country. This aims to reduce confusion but means you must be extra careful planning international trips around your renewal timeline. So, what do these changes mean for you as a green card holder? First, preparation is key. Starting well before your green card expires, ideally 9 to 12 months ahead, review your residency evidence, gather all necessary documents, and get ready to apply early. Remember, any mistakes or missing information could delay your renewal. Second, be prepared for potentially longer and more detailed appointments. Make sure you attend all biometric appointments on time and bring any requested documentation to avoid multiple visits. Third, embrace the new digital system. If you qualify, use the online renewal portal to submit your application. It can save time and allow you to monitor your application progress without endless phone calls or visits to USCIS offices. Fourth, plan your travel carefully. If you have upcoming trips, check USCIS guidance on travel during renewal and consider adjusting your travel dates to avoid complications at the border or airport. To help you visualize the timeline and steps, let's quickly run through a sample renewal process under the new rules. Imagine your green card expires in December 2025. Under the new rules, you should begin preparing your application by March 2025. You gather documents such as your recent tax returns, lease agreements, employment verification letters, and utility bills. By July 2025, you submit your Form I-90 online via the new USCIS portal, uploading all required evidence. You receive an appointment notice for biometrics in August 2025, which you attend, where advanced fingerprint and facial scans are performed. Over the next few months, USCIS processes your renewal using automated systems. You track your case status online and respond promptly to any additional document requests. You receive your new green card by November 2025, in time before your current card expires. Meanwhile, if you planned a trip abroad in October 2025, you would need to check USCIS guidance carefully. It might require obtaining a special travel document to re-enter the USCIS if your green card expires while you're away. Let's also talk about some frequently asked questions related to these changes. What happens if I don't renew my green card on time? Failing to renew can lead to difficulties proving your legal status, problems with employment verification, and trouble re-entering the USCIS after travel. It's important to start early to avoid lapses. Can I still apply by mail or do I have to use the online portal? While USCIS is encouraging online renewals, paper applications will still be accepted for the foreseeable future. However, online submissions are processed faster, so it's recommended to switch to digital if you can. Will the new biometric checks affect my privacy? USCIS states that biometric data is handled with strict security protocols. The enhanced technology aims to prevent fraud and identity theft but follows all privacy laws. How can I check the status of my renewal? The new USCIS portal offers real-time case tracking, which is faster and more user-friendly than previous methods. Is there any change in fees? USCIS has announced a small increase in renewal fees to cover new technology costs, but the fee remains under $500. In conclusion, these October 2025 changes represent a major shift in how green card renewals are processed, aiming for more security, efficiency, and convenience. If you're a green card holder, the best advice is to start early, stay organized, use the new digital tools, and be mindful of travel rules. The immigration landscape is evolving, and staying informed is your best tool for a smooth renewal experience.